then I dip there, dip there, dip there. Jump on stage, then I dip there. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yam, shimmy yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on the natural charge, bon voyage. Yeah, from the home of the Dodger Brooklyn squad. Wu-Tang killer, hubby's on the swarm. Rain on the college ass disco.
Yo, what the fuck is up, huh? It's your boy Drake the Comedian. Welcome to Real, Rugged, and Raw, the only place where we keep it real, get it bit rugged, and you know we all like it raw. Today, we have a special guest. None other than my brother, my homeboy, my dog, BIGPXCCY, a.k.a. the Sad One. How you feeling, man? That's what's up. I figured you said you be feeling sad. You feel me?
Yeah, but that's different. Sad boy for
Yum.
big yams.
Man, so it's a lot going on. It's a lot we can talk about in this motherfucking interview for sure. I want to start off with the interview we had, I believe, last week Wednesday with DJ Roots Red, I believe, right? DJ Roots Queen, fine ass white woman too, decent as hell. You did. Hey, she was feeling that big old, she was feeling that shit. Big old
stepper.
Yes, sir, big old stepper. That's your single for your album that's coming out, right?
Yes, sir. Revenge of the Sad, August 18th is Friday. Make sure you catch that shit, big yams.
Let's fucking go. If y'all ain't check out that motherfucking interview, y'all have to go check it out. Shorty was going crazy. She didn't know what to do. And pay close attention to hey, you know I'm a creep, bro. Hey, that just mean the song super fire.
No, this song fire. If you listen, comment on this. If you peek, what the hell I'm saying? Once you find it, say something.
And you ain't gotta look too hard either. You feel me?
Mama, that big gonna look at you. You hear me?
Nah, the motherfucking interview was dope. They was going crazy in the motherfucking interview for sure.
Definitely.
So also you got $10,000 money on the line.
Oh yeah, the 16-bar freestyle
the 16
challenge.
bar freestyle.
Yeah,
yes.
Matty Ice. Yo, shout out Matty Ice, Bel Air, Villion France, Rich Forever. You already know Rick Ross for putting this event together. Warehouse 215, Saturday, man. 4 to I think it's 12, 4 to 12 or 1. Yeah, pop out, man. Got VIP tickets, regular tickets, whatever you want to do. Just show up and just know it's about to be sad as hell.
Facts. So how you feel about the freestyle? Like, are you ready? Are you nervous? Are you anxious? Are you ready to kill some shit? Like, what's your feelings?
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to really tell right now, just because the album dropping on top of that. You feel me? So it's like, don't get me wrong. I've been anxious as hell all like for the past probably like week and a half. I just been feeling like something, like I'm forgetting something. Like this, you feel me? I just been feeling like that. But when it comes to that, you know, freestyling in front of a group of people who I don't know, that's what I perfected in. You know, that's what Pxccy thrived in. That's where Pxccy was born. So that's nothing to do. You know, that's gonna be what that's gonna be.
So you said this is what that's what you're doing. That's what you're used to doing. Like, so where did it start at? You freestyling in front of a multitude of people and not being nervous. Like, where did that start at though?
Oh man, Vegas, Fremont Experience, man. Vegas,
Sin City,
Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont Experience, man. That shit was crazy. That really like groomed me for this whole ordeal, just being in, you feel me, like the music industry and just entertaining, because you get into that point of where certain stars and certain, you know, artists reach that stature where they don't know a lot of their fans. They you feel me? So it got to that point on Fremont Experience where I didn't know anybody that's sitting there watching me, but my main goal was to make sure they stayed. They wouldn't walk away, you know?
Right. So your main goal was for them to stay and not walk away. Did money enhance that a little bit?
Oh, man, it was a tip bucket in front of us. Letica paint bucket every time. It had to be a Letica paint bucket every time, because in the meantime, in between time, we was beating buckets too on my sizzle.
Facts.
So we slotted to it was at that point, it was tip for talent, you know, because we don't look broke. None of that, you feel me? You can... And it was just to a point, like it was good music. We turned it from rapping about the people to just making, you feel me, just making music all night long, just freestyling.
And that's what it's about. And the people was actually digging it and feeling it, right?
All day. I wish I would have just been more social media present, because I didn't feel a need to be like a social media present. I was making dollars every day.
Exactly.
You feel me? Just paying my bills. Like, what? Isn't this the whole point of getting a social media to get to this point? So you feel me? I kind of overlooked that and slacked in that area, but you know.
No, that's cool. Well, maybe towards the end of the interview, you know what I mean? You could probably spit like a quick 4 or 8 bars freestyle, you know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah, I would love that, you know what I mean?
right,
I definitely
right.
love that. Because, you know, I freestyle myself, too. I'm probably way better than your ass. God damn it. Shit. Don't do that, man. So, the album dropping, and I really want to talk about the album because didn't you release an album last year, too, right?
Yup, 29 Perceptions,
29
man.
Perceptions,
29
yes.
Perceptions, man. That was crazy. Like, I didn't really, like, as far as brag too much about numbers and what that album
Let's
did.
brag.
But that album did decent, man. It was
Right.
just for my first album dropping. I mean, putting everything together, studio time, uploading it on my own. I created the cover art myself. Got the picture from OG. Yes, that is me on the album cover of 29 Perceptions. That's BIGPXCCY. Yeah, and it's got some bangers on there, man. But it was just some things that I need to get off my chest after, you know, just leaving a bogus situation as far as music, and I needed to make my own stand and put my own body of work out there.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with actually departing from a situation. You know what I mean? Because if you stand in a situation, it's gonna make things hell of a lot more worse. You're gonna get more stressful. You're
Right.
gonna have all these different type of feelings that you don't need to have. And people need to understand that separating from situations is always a good thing as well too. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with separating because it actually gives you the space and the clarity to actually think about what's going on and what's going to happen in the future. You dig?
Nah, facts, and I don't like being told what to do. I do not like being told what to do, especially when it comes to releasing music. You feel me? That I've created. Like I understand there's strategy and there's planning and there's marketing and there's time for everything. I get that, but you know, to completely try to be controlled in that situation, and you feel me? We still indie, you know? We still indie gang? Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
No, I definitely feel that. And what stood out to me the most, what you just said, you don't like to be told what to do. And I'm that same kind of way. I'm an authoritarian to a certain extent. But right now I'm about to tell you what to do. Let's take a drink. Yeah, how about that?
Oh, righteously then.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Ooh. One more. Yeah, go ahead. I'm about to, get one more if you need to, because I'm about to ask you some shit that's going to probably get you in trouble. Let's fucking go. So, 29 Perceptions was the first album.
Yeah.
Now, the next album that's coming out on the 18th, I believe.
Yeah, August 18th.
So, and the title of that album is what?
Revenge of the Sad.
Revenge of the Sad. Now, what made you come up with that title though? What are you revenging?
Oh man, the sad. The real sad ones, you know, the overlooked, the underplayed, the ones that don't get that shine that they deserve, the ones that are, you feel me, overlooked because of politics or where they stand in a certain room. You know, the black sheep, the ones that are shunned, the ones that don't really blend in the crowd but stick out because they don't. You know, this is revenge for those.
Right. So I feel like that album will be somebody with some for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm overlooked. I do music and shit, but also have the title of being a comedian, and people don't take comedians seriously when they do music. That's why I don't do comedy as much, because I need people to understand, like, yo, I'm decent as fuck in both. You feel me? So I know for a fact your album is probably gonna gravitate with me a hell of a lot more as well. Now, besides BOS. So Big Ol' Stepper. What else songs on the album that may be decent as fuck that people gonna gravitate to as well?
Oh, and the whole album's a no skip. The whole album's a no skip. It definitely goes through levels. But if we were gonna say another, if it wasn't BOS that was a single, Impressions has visuals to it already. You can definitely go check those out. YouTube, TME Visuals. Make sure you go check that out. Subscribe, hit the like button, comment, share. Right. You feel me? You feel me? It's heavy too. You feel me? He's got that real heavy bass to it. It's a good crowd pleaser. It's a fun track to perform.
Okay, that's what's up. Any features on this goddamn album that you got?
Yeah. This is the second album. The first one was no features. I was real big on that. I wanted to float on my own. You know, just coming out of that situation, I definitely needed to be able to stand on my 2 feet. But this album, big feature that's real heavy. Dom, KDXVL, Forever Dom. We got a song on there, and he the one that really opened up Revenge of the Sad for features. I was gonna do no features again, but I sent him a track just trying to show it to him on a reference, and the nigga sent back something so undeniable. I was like, why'd you do this? Now I don't got no choice. No,
that's dope. I wish I could hear that song right now, but due to
is that technical difficulty?
Yeah, technical. Yeah, I can't hear it right now, but I'm definitely gonna check out the album. Make sure y'all check it out as well too. So, and And I just want to throw it out there. I actually know you. You know what I mean? We know each other.
Facts.
So I ain't finna sit up here and act like, goddamn it, you a brand new motherfucker to me and shit. You feel me? I know you. I met you, I believe, like 2.5 years ago, something like that. I met you at DJ Pest event. I think it was Rock the Mic Wednesdays. Yeah, that's where I first met you at. And what happened was, he had a lot of artists that came out that night, and I think it was a money pot. I think he had a money pot as well. But you gravitated to me on a whole nother level, and actually I was scouting, looking for other artists to come out to my event as well too. But you gravitated to me on a whole nother fucking level, bro. Like your style, your voice. But then it's like you got this type of style where, like, you have the black motherfuckers intrigued. I'm talking about on a whole nother level. I'm talking about going crazy. But also, you got this style where you have the white crowd and that bitch mosh pitting. You feel me? I'm talking about that's dope as shit. So how did you come up with that type of style though?
Oh man, just in my head when it comes to certain songs, not even certain, when it comes to songs, like it's gotta sound like an anthem. Mm-hmm. When you hear an anthem, you hear like I hear the crowd. And the crowd I know isn't predominantly going to be black and brown hands.
Right.
You know, it's going to be that different demographic, you know, just white people, brown people, yellow people, orange people, green people, moon
Facts.
people. You know, like this is and I hear them chanting it. If I can't hear them chanting it, then it's not real to me. Then it's not a hit to me just yet.
No, I definitely understand that shit. Once you get them, I'm talking about it feels so amazing when you have people knowing the words to your songs. Yo, like, can you believe people are making millions off words? You know what I mean?
For real.
That's crazy.
Oh, for real.
That's crazy. People are making millions, getting rich, becoming goddamn millionaires just off words. So I wish you the best of luck with that shit on some real shit. I tried to steal your style on one of these songs a long time ago because I was trying to attract this what is it, emo chick. She was white, and I was like,
it's borderline emo.
It's
It's borderline. You got your days. I might paint one hand, fingernails black, just because I'm feeling a certain type of way. But
I seen her shit. I told her to do music. She was like, oh, what kind of music you do? I'm like, and I opted in. I just, ooh, B-O-N, yeah. Oh, that shit. I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, B-O-N, yeah.
Revenge of the Sad. Straight up. But she ain't giving no pussy, though, so it's all good. It's all good. I ain't worried about her.
You should have told her it was sad boy music. She was
Facts.
like, "Why are you sad?"
Right.
Trying to fix your
So
sadness.
is that why you use that?
Nah, man, how that came about, man. My little brother Birdie Shannon, like we was in a PlayStation party, G, and his gamer tag was difficult as hell. Like it was some new shit that he did on some. Bro, like didn't nobody know what to call him because we playing 2K.
Right.
We grouped up and shit, and didn't nobody know what to call him. Like Bird, what the fuck is your name, bro? Like what happened to Birdie? He's like, oh, I gotta do this. Bro, can't nobody say that shit, bro. What the fuck is that? He like, all right, fine. And he leaves and he comes back as Sad Boy Birdie. And it overtook the whole party. When I say the whole party, at that very moment when they changed their name. Like, bro, you good, G. We sad too, G.
Right.
You ain't gotta be by yourself. We sad. I'm telling you, everybody in the party changed their name to Sad Boy, whatever the hell they was.
Dang, so he actually was a trendsetter.
No, he definitely set a trend and like he's real. What is it? Introverted when they like to be in the house. Yeah, he's very introverted, and you know he's got his mental struggles that he deals with, and I got my own too. We deal with ours in a separate way, and just getting older, I got a little bit more of like understanding him in that sadness and how he goes through it mentally. And it's just like, man, we can't let that die, bro. People really go through that, and I fuck with Juice WRLD like super heavy. If all Juice WRLD had to do was claim Sad Boy, and the whole world would have followed.
Fact.
And the whole world would have followed. You see how they is with the 999s, all of that. So yeah, that's where Sad Boy came about, and I can't let it die because we as men, you know, we not allowed to express our feelings, quote unquote, you know. So we deal with our sadness, we deal with our demons, and we keep it pushing because that's what we're supposed to do.
No, and what you just said, goddamn it, almost called the Holy Ghost. Man, you preaching to the choir, goddamn it.
Nah, for real.
But that's facts, though. You feel me? Like you have the opportunity now to take on that sad boy title and have the whole world becoming. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is keep pushing. You know what I mean? Stay motivated, stay consistent for damn sure, and stay disciplined with your craft, bro, and you will be good. I've been seeing you floating all over social media. Every time I hop on Instagram, if I hop on Facebook, I'm talking about hop on Snap, I see this Big Packy, sad boy, Big Packy, sad boy. And but that's good though. That's great because you want people to actually see who you are. Once you have a notable face,
Facts.
it's a done deal. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's all people. All you need to do is have a notable face, and it's a done deal. So keep pushing this sad boy shit because actually it doesn't really mean nothing bad. It's actually helping people, let's say, that are introverted and that have a hard time coming out their shell,
Yeah.
embrace themselves
Yeah.
a little bit more. So that's dope. That's good. That's good. So I want to do you like, can girls become sad girls?
Crybabies.
Oh, crybabies.
Crybabies.
Okay, that's dope.
Because all girls they cry about it. They cry to get their way, but they cool with that. So
Right.
I still get my way.
Facts.
Crybaby for
Crybaby. Okay. So dang. So you should do a song with you being a sad boy and you got to have a dope ass female feature though as a crybaby.
Yeah.
That'll be dope as shit.
Nah, facts.
That'll be dope as hell.
It's coming, man. I'm really just looking for that super that look and that sound because the looks gotta match your sound. Like a person can sound sad as hell, and like Sorali, that's not what you feel me promoting. You just good at that craft. You know, I need
Right.
a person that truly do go through that shit and do feel this way. You feel me? It's not for everybody, but for those who it is for, that it's for them wholeheartedly.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that as well. I wish you I would like to do a fucking song with you though as well, but I want to bring out that side of you that was that old side of you though when you used to start rapping like fast as fuck.
Oh,
You
man.
think you can get back to that though?
Yes, everybody gets to see on the 19th, huh?
Go crazy, it
Yes,
is.
everybody gets to see on the 19th when I get back to it. Yes, it's the fastest. Like, fast is cool. Fast still appeals to me in a certain way, but I've done fast a million fast ways.
Right.
So that's why I'm more melodic now and more in tune with my sound and making shit sound good because I've
Facts.
rapped and barred 1,000 ways to Sunday.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. So my next question to you is, I forgot it. Let me take another drink. How about you?
Yep.
Yeah, let's take another drink to forgetting our questions.
More life. Shout out Forever Down.
A little tanky, isn't it? Oh, wait. I think the more drinks I have, the more rugged my questions, the more raw I get. Shit. So my thing is this: your style is crazy compatible. You can reach out to the blacks,
I can
and
rap to anything.
and you can reach out to the whites. So, are you thinking about doing like a rock album or a rock EP?
I've recently picked up a guitar.
Oh,
I've recently picked up a guitar. Shout out Rick. Rick Shaw, he got that for me. I went and jammed out with him one day. It was him, two of my coworkers actually. I work with both of them, Josh and Rick. Josh plays the drums,
right.
and Rick's he's probably about 60 something. He's my pop's age for sure. Just an OG guitarist, just a straight up OG Southern guitarist, and they was just jamming, and I was just just rapping or singing or harmonizing along, and they just like, yo, like this is different. Like you can. Yeah, man, like that was the thing, man. To a point, like you had to be able to rap to anything, and I got to be able to keep your attention within the first 10 seconds, or you gonna look at me like the dirtiest thing on the planet.
No, seriously.
That's how I was in Vegas. I've got the nasty looks. I've got the niggas with the. This nigga ain't freestyle until I explain his whole fit to him, and then I explain to him what his girl might be thinking, and then
Right.
then he like, oh, she's like, it's pretty good, it's nice, but that's how I was. Yeah, I had to be versatile.
Nah, it's good to be versatile and shit too, because you may be put in situations where, god damn it, you can't even. People think you can't do this, but you have the. And another thing is, a lot of people are always assuming people can't do something because you're not doing something.
Facts.
So that's good to be versatile though, for sure.
Facts.
My thing is this though, like being in this music industry, like I said, I know you, you know what I mean, so I can ask this question. Being in this music industry, going to all these fucking events, you feel me, performing in front of all these people, and I've been to some of the events, I've seen ladies look at you, I've seen ladies gravitate to your voice and type shit. How does that work out in your personal relationship world?
Oh man, you give it the respect. You feel me? It's respect that I appreciate you
Right.
for enjoying what I'm putting out in the world. I don't know if I gotta flirt with you for you to like my music, then it's not real.
Right.
You
That's
know,
true.
if I gotta like, walk that line, nah, I'm cool. You
Right.
feel me? Like, we gonna keep it real respectful, because at the end of the day, not throwing nothing away.
No, facts.
You feel me? For a temptation or a feeling, just to, nah, G, that should be dead. But I definitely respect the ladies that do. You feel me? Gravitate towards the music, gravitate towards the voice. You know, big old sad, B-O-N. I'm sorry, it's pressure.
I'm trying to give me one of them voices and shit too.
You feel me? Big old sad, big old pressure.
Yeah, so my thing is this though. Have you ever been to a point where you've been so close to diving in temptation?
You damn Skippy. Oh my God, it was a pet show one time, G? Oh no, it was it your show? Was it your show? Was it your show? No, but you know what it was? It was Belly B was there. I think Belly B was doing a show with Pets.
Right.
And Shorty up front, gang, didn't blink. You hear me? Didn't blink, G. And I felt like stared into my whole soul. Like,
Damn.
I'm like, yo.
It was a music event or a comedy event?
No, it was a comedy event. They just had me come do a couple songs in between.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on the intermission. And I low key, that crowd had me a little like, okay, because I see some gray hairs in there. I see some, you feel me?
Right.
This is a diverse crowd, probably from ages of 20 to 50. You know, I'm
Right.
like, yo, okay, I can't come with that super hyper jumping around. They gonna think I'm like, you feel me, a youngster. I'm really a grown ass man up here talking.
Facts.
So I did 815 Angels, and I did Is You Mad?
Right. Oh, I fuck with Is You Mad.
G,
Yeah,
Shorty
Is You Mad?
was
Yeah.
lost in the sauce, G. And then I had to snap back to reality. Like, yeah, that's what music does, though. It gets you to that blissful moment where it feel like, you know, you can lock in on something like that, and y'all be the only two that exist. And then,
Right.
smoke and mirrors go away. It was a facade.
Damn. Did she follow you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Hey, send me her page. Send me that bitch page. You feel
I
me?
got you.
I'll take care of it for you.
I got you. I got you.
Hey, I've always asked a lot of artists this question and shit though. So, when do you think it's a good time to hang up chasing your dream as becoming a rapper or a musician or somebody that does music?
Boy, I promise you, Revenge of the Sad gonna do what it's gonna do. So I don't even want to speak that type of energy into the air, G. But I do have children. You know, my kids in high school. You know, so I'm trying to be more involved with them. You know, it's just as far as because now they turning into these young adults, and now I'm teaching driving. You feel me, and shit like that. And I want to pay more attention to them. And
Right.
this music, it consumes a lot of time.
No, it definitely does.
It definitely consumes a lot of time. It take bread to do this shit. This ain't no easy. No, there's nothing easy about it, especially when you want to make quality and you stand on quality. I'm not in a rush to make garbage.
No, for real. Cause shit, I know doing a whole album by yourself, no features. You have to be patient and you have to have so much time put into that. Like I don't even know how you do that. Like I said, I fuck with music heavily and shit. I try my best to try to find a motherfucker to hop on my song quick as fuck so I can do 116. Like that shit is hard, and I definitely commend you on that for sure. Now, with your style and your music and shit, like who did you look up to somebody? Like how does that work?
And I had a few groundbreaking like influences as far as music. Who I remember listening heavy to was a Tupac.
Facts.
To everybody, I feel like had their Tupac face. 50
Right.
Cent, G. 50 Cent really changed the game. I think that was the only nigga CD I've ever bought. And
Right.
that was like 8th grade, G. I asked for that shit for my birthday. Nigga, I had the game. Nigga, I had the CD. I had the movie.
Did
Nigga,
you have them motherfucking G-Unit white beaters?
Nah, I ain't
Thick
get
ass
to. Oh, my
I fuck with feet, but
Oh my mama, no, but I definitely was wearing do-rags with 50 caps and all
Facts.
of that. Like 50 changed the game, G.
No, he definitely did. I
50,
fuck with
his sound like we was talking about earlier, just one of those masculine sounds and those like it wasn't no whining, whining. You feel me? He talking. He had to do a little harmonizing, but 50 was talking.
Yeah, no, for real. I definitely fuck with 50. I like his style of marketing. I like his style of promoting. I like his style of actually bullying, but also, you know what I mean, just shining light on his endeavors. You know what I mean? That's dope.
No, facts. Another artist, Eminem as well. You cannot forget the Marshall Mathers LP. That was like groundbreaking.
Right.
Kid Cudi, Lupe
Oh,
Fiasco,
okay.
Cool
I
Kids,
can see that,
Pacific
though.
Division.
I can see that.
Man, and those were just like real. Kid Cudi helped me in high school. Real
Kid
big
Cudi,
time.
he has some decent ass music though.
Kid Cudi,
Yeah.
like that whole Mr. Rager. That
Kid
was.
Cudi has some good ass music.
That was a good time.
So, Kid Cudi, ain't he from Illinois, right?
Kid Cudi from Ohio.
Oh, he's from Ohio. He's Midwest.
Yep.
Yeah, it was what other one from Illinois? The other nigga you named.
Lupe.
Yeah, Lupe.
Yeah, Lupe.
Yeah. Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah.
That's who I like. Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah.
I didn't really gravitate to Kid Cudi, but
that kick push.
Yeah, that kick push was
around with
decent
me. I
as
was
hell. Hell yeah.
skateboarding back then for shit shows, so that definitely was big for me. I don't know if you ever heard Pacific Division.
nope,
Some backpack rappers, cool kids.
nope.
Backpack rappers.
You gotta understand, I look young as shit, but I'm definitely up there on the age to.
No, this was 15 years ago.
Yeah, and I was still listening to Do or Die, Twister, Crucial Conflict.
Don't get me wrong. Twister definitely had his plays.
Facts.
He definitely had his plays in my rotation. Yeah, man. Just everybody weird. Everybody weird and doing their own thing. I don't like doing what other people do. That
Right.
shit hurts my soul. Like I just feel too conformed.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like doing what other people are doing. So whoever was doing their own shit, like Kanye too. You cannot forget Kanye.
No, you really can't.
Kanye was on some whole man. That 808s and Heartbreak. Oh my fucking god.
That's
G.
my shit.
That was
That
big.
is my shit.
It's fucked up because that was right after he lost his OG, wasn't it? The 808s and Heartbreak.
Yep.
Or was it?
No, wait.
Or was it that cold winter? Coldest winter? I should be on the phone with Pes right now. Pes got all the Kanye highlights.
I bet he do.
I know
bet he
nigga
fucking do,
literally
yeah.
sat and told us every Kanye album from in chronicle order.
Pessy, he a Kanye fan?
Big Kanye fan.
Damn.
Big Kanye fan. Shout out DJ
Yeah,
Pes.
shout out Pess. I fuck with Pess, man. He funny as shit. But you mentioned you like to gravitate to people's styles that are different. Your style is definitely different as fuck, and I can't wait to like your shit take off where I feel like it needs to be. I'm talking about on a whole nother level because I feel like your voice needs to be heard. Your style needs to be more light need to be shined on your style because it's definitely different. And most people can't really gravitate, or most people can't be in a room and catch the attention of two ethnicities at one time. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That shit is different.
Facts.
That shit is dope.
Hey, Gates too. Kevin
yeah,
Gates.
Gates is cool.
I ain't gonna lie, G. He got tracks like the early, like I got in the early Gates.
Yeah,
like
Gates was cool.
Super early Gates, the Luca Brasi.
Yeah, Luca Brasi, yeah.
You feel me? That. But
Yeah, Gates was cool.
he was talking different too. But I like how he infused his spirituality. You feel me? With Islam. I loved how he would mix that with his music. You
Right.
feel me? And let it be known what he believed in and how spiritual he was.
Right. Aren't you Islam too?
Yeah, Muslim.
Yeah, Muslim.
Yeah.
That's cool. How do you feel about that?
I had to find it on my own terms. First, my pops, you feel me, donned it, entire name, you feel me, is straight out the Quran,
Okay.
But my mom's a Christian, my dad's a Muslim, so at the end of the day, I had
how
to,
did that work?
jihadist, holy war of my own, so I had to
Damn.
go, I've taken my shahada. I've been saved before, but it took for me to go seek out my own knowledge. With that being said, I had to realize that both the messages are just about the same.
Just about the same.
It's one
Yeah.
God. It's
Really.
one being. It's not a, you feel me? It's not a person. It's all people.
It is.
But it's one being. It's not multiple. It's not an earth god, a wind god, you feel me? Rap god, none of that.
No, seriously.
It's one. So that's
crazy. They had your mom was a Christian and your dad was Muslim, and they had to come together for one thing. They found one thing in common they can agree on was to make your ass.
Yep. I mean, but when my moms and my pops was together, my mom was definitely Muslim. For sure, she practiced. She practiced.
Oh,
for sure.
okay.
She practiced for sure.
Oh, that's dope. That's cool.
Yeah, she practiced for sure.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I am. I be forgetting sometimes.
On that note, let's take another drink. Yes, sir.
That little drink decent as hell.
No, you hit that with the brisk.
No, facts, yeah. Just a little bit. So my thing is this, are you independent right now? Are you looking to sign with someone? Or what's the deal with that? Are you able to talk about that kind of shit?
Also timeless, perfect timing.
Okay.
TME, 4L, Timeless
Okay.
Music
Go
Enterprises. You know what? But what really sticks me where I'm at, because yes, it is management, but we got things in moving. Shit gonna get bigger. Shit gonna get bigger. What was real big, you know, we're coming to TME and on the TME side, like Gang didn't have to do this shit all. Like he gave me a share of the company, like off rip, and it was like this is your shit. So you feel me? When we get big, not if, when we get big, you know, you gotta share this company. You gotta say so on what the hell goes on and all of that. So I'm like, all right, you feel me? I'm a baby boss amongst bosses. That's cool. While still doing my own shit, while still pushing my brand and all of that, I'm able to attach an amazing association as well. So I ain't going nowhere.
No, facts.
Until y'all got a meal ticket, and I'm still taking mine with me.
And a motherfucker, if they in the dough give you a share of their company, that means he must know some or feel some right out the gate that most motherfuckers don't feel or don't know. I'm trying to get me a motherfucking share. You goddamn it.
Nah, for real. Like it was off rip. It was off rip. I seen I met City at your event. She was having, what was that, the Aquarius?
Yeah, over there.
Yeah, that spot was lit. I like that spot.
I did.
That spot was litty, man. But
Don't bring that up.
That spot was litty, man. I was giving one of my little demonstrations, my freestyle demonstrations. You feel me?
Kid, at the I had the fucking cipher.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
That was lit, G. We had the Swavy in there, all of that, G. That was. We really took off that day.
That was a good night.
That was a very good night.
That was a fucking good night.
That was a very good night, man.
You freestyle so fucking cold that like that freestyle you did. I'm talking about. I don't even know how you did it. I'm talking about, but you took each individual person in that fucking room and you did a freestyle about them. I'm talking about we was on in the back there, my bros, and she was like, this nigga took the fuck off. Like, you went crazy. I'm like, man, I said, this shit happened. I say, this shit, you can tell this is real freestyle because he don't know this nigga at all. He don't know shit about her. Like, that was a real freestyle.
That was just one of them Fremont demonstrations, man. I was straight out the Vegas handbook. My bad, y'all. I heard a baby horn. You feel me? Thought that was Blanca screaming for me. Yeah, but no, that was just a slight demonstration. And after that, man, City ain't really say no more than 10 words. G. We went outside and hired new folks from the city. His ass had on all white. The only niggas from the Midwest were all white.
Oh yeah,
all white. You feel me, John? And he just, you feel me, yo, woo, let me get your math, woo, and that was that, G.
Right.
And I ain't have to bring it up. I ain't have to talk about it. I already knew. All right, when it's time to go back his way, nigga got to be serious. Cause he ain't finna be playing, G. He wasn't there to do too much talking in the first place. So when we link up, it's gonna be all seriousness. And then we did a what was that first joint? Had on the orange joint. What was that? Who you have? Who you have as the headliner? But it was an event bash, though. Long story short, it was an event bash, and he gave me the longest set I've ever had in Phoenix, Arizona. The Halloween event bash.
And how long was the set?
17 to 18 minutes. That was cut down.
Damn.
On what's on live, so it's probably a 20-minute set. And he gave me ample amount of time to get my point across, man. Was a beautiful, amazing set. And that shit really stuck with me. You feel me? Out of all the people that I'm really rocking with, from the 2 songs here, you feel me? 1 song, 3 songs there. The man gave me a full set to go, all right, go up there.
Yeah,
do your thing.
No, that's dope.
Turn me into a believer.
And that's how you know, people actually believe in your craft. You know what I mean? Because a lot of local artists, they can barely get a motherfucking 5-minute set because don't nobody really know their music like that. But for somebody to give you that platform to give you a 20-minute set, definitely believe in you. I mean,
nah, facts. Yeah. Facts, G. And it's like, these artists are getting 2-song performances, you feel me? Because it's one thing, G, you got to go up there and really command and earn your respect. You can't get up here. Everybody want to act so sedity right off the jump. You feel me? Right off the, the dribble. How about you give your all?
Yeah, give your
and
all.
And then you leave that to be judged. You feel me? And you let people judge you off of that after giving your all every time you hit the stage. Not because you got on this such and such belt and these such and such shoes. I don't give a damn about this shit. Right. How many times I kicked the bucket open and money fell out in fans? No, put it. This is yours. No, you keep that. Matter of fact, put this in your pocket. Don't.
Yeah, I need that today, goddamn.
Yeah, that's dead ass, and you really gotta go up there and get your shit. This ain't no easy sport. Yeah, the thing about it, the only easy part is starting.
Nah, for real.
That's the only easy part.
And that was the hardest part for me, starting. And really in any endeavor that got to do with gifts, you know what I mean? like getting money and hustling and all that type of shit. That was always something that I love to do. But actually tapping into wanting to utilize my gifts, that shit was so fucking hard. I don't know what was so hard about it, but I was dealing with a lot of fear and all that kind of shit. That's why I'm glad that you actually started off in Vegas and amongst a multitude of people. Like, that shit is experience out the fucking ass, bro. Like, so when you get on these big stages and shit like that, all you gotta do is just get out there and rock it.
It's
Yeah.
nothing. It's nothing.
Mm-hmm. So all you gotta do is rock that shit. And I also believe, like, social media is a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? It's good for when it's good and it's bad for when it's bad. You know, people get up here nowadays and they gain all these fucking followers and shit, and they feel like they actually made it. But like you said, you still gotta go out there and give people your all when you out there performing and shit, because you're really not a household name. You're not a 50 Cent. You're not a Jay-Z. You're not a Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? Because them niggas have to do the same fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, they have to do the same fucking shit. And I feel like people should stop worrying about the followers and shit, especially on how to utilize it, and go out here and give people the gift that you have first before you start worrying about how many followers and all that kind of shit.
Big facts. These are facts, man.
Yeah. Cause I had 500 followers before, and I thought I was telling motherfuckers they had to sign NDAs and all kinds of shit. I'm like, yeah, that shit was getting to my head quick as fuck. Straight up.
Yeah, nah. Vegas got to my head at a certain point in time. It was.
But you was making bread though, like.
Yeah, that's what got to my head. It was the bread, and it was the local stardom. I felt like what it felt like to be famous locally.
Right.
Like for real. You hit the block and niggas gather around your speaker because they know you about to have 1,000,005 people. You feel me? Sitting here rocking this nigga. Hey, we could just jug off his crowd gang.
Right.
He finna have a gang of niggas sitting.
Fact.
That's how it was. Niggas pull up what they pack. That's all you gotta do is pull up with whatever you got. I'm finna bring the people. Don't worry about that. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's dope though. I want to piggyback on this album and shit real quick. So let's take an educated guess. What do you think the album is gonna do though? Like far as number wise, just an educated guess.
As far first week, I wanna say 1,000.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a smooth 1,000 just off first week.
Right.
You know, and then we gonna analyze. And we're gonna up the marketing,
right?
And we're gonna go for 5.
Facts.
We're gonna hit 5. We're gonna analyze, up the marketing, switch the strategy, and go for 10. And
what are you trying to go for though? Like, what's your goal? Like, what number do you want to see that'll be satisfying for yourself?
I've never thought about that. My only goal that the one that really stuck in my head was 1,000 our first week. The promotion and marketing that we've been doing so far, and just the build up. I feel like 1,000 our first week is precise. That's what needs to happen. That's what's gonna happen on the first week. So
1,000 not bad. You know what I mean? Like, so have you guys been putting the footwork in, the marketing, promoting behind it just to get that 1,000?
Yeah, just being super informative, using social medias, popping out to events, man. One night I was just handing out wristbands, just Sad Boy for wristbands, just adding people, hitting dive bars, just trying to generate that that fan base, because I do notice a lot of the people who do like my music do music.
Right.
So they're only gonna like it to a certain extent, because at the end of the day, that's what they trying to do as well. So you feel me? It's like, well, I can't fan out to you unless you got a straight up nigga to be like, hey, bro, you nice, bro. Every time you slide, I can't take it away from you. And you feel me? I am one of those. I give respect where respect is due. If a nigga nice, he got it. He earned it. He earned it. Especially if he up here, he's spitting it and he making you believe it's nice and it's nice on top of that. Yeah,
exactly.
You got to get that to him hard.
Yeah. So this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? On myself, I know I'm pretty good at gravitating numbers and shit. So losing my voice there. Let's say you want 1,000. Let's just up it up to 1,500.
Right.
And I'm gonna help market it. I'm gonna help promote it. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. I'm big. I got a big mouth.
Right.
So therefore, I want everybody to be attentive. Peep game, you lames. When the album dropping?
Oh, August 18th.
August 18th. I need everybody to be in fucking attendance. I need everybody to pay attention. I need everybody to be attentive. August 18th, my boy BIGPXCCY album will be dropping. The first 20 motherfuckers to actually download the album, listen to the first song, send it back to me, shot of water on me. I got you. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. I got you a nice shot
Fiji.
of water.
Fiji
at that.
Fiji.
God damn it.
That's the best thing
Yes.
going these days. You ain't
Make sure
heard?
y'all go check out my boy album that's dropping. You feel me? This is a good ass dude right here. You feel me? Like I said, I know him, and I ain't really get into everything else that I know I could have gotten into. But I know ever since I met BIGPXCCY, he been A1. You know what I mean? He been humble. He been helpful like a motherfucker. I remember you came out to my event. You feel me? The first time I invited you out, and I was glad
The
that
lean
you came.
cuisine place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm like, damn, you came in, you helping me with chords, with mics. And I'm like, damn, I said this. I'm like, damn, at that point, I'm like, damn, is he trying to get in free? But no, as time progressed, you've been doing that same fucking shit. Like, you've been just helping. Like, yo, you need help with anything? Last event I had, you help with chairs. I'm like, this nigga is really, you texting me, like, whatever you, like, I'm gonna drop my lady off early, I'm gonna help you out. I'm like, that's like, for somebody like you feel me? Like, I'll go the extra mile for you, feel me?
Nah, for real, because I know you. That's one thing Drake do well. Drake know how to put together some shit. You know,
Facts.
he know how to put an event together, and I wouldn't say they're sparingly or they're rare, but they gems when they do come around.
Facts.
So yeah, I get the ample amount of time. Okay, Drake got an event. Let me slide this here. All right, cool. He got me. You feel me? And I want to help you see it through too. I want it to go smooth as well. You feel me? So I'm gonna help you do whatever I can. And now
Appreciate that for sure.
Real,
I don't give a
for
fuck. Like, you pulling up is helpful. You sharing a flyer is helpful. God damn it. You helping with the motherfucking chairs. That shit was definitely a help. Cause you a B.O.
big old nigga. You hear me? Big B.O.M. Big Sad. Big pressure. August 18th. Revenge of the Sad, man.
Let's fucking go.
Rots. For real.
Yeah, so make sure y'all go cop that album. Let's fucking go. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Timeless Music Enterprise, man. It's an enterprise, baby. You feel me? Oh, so timeless. Perfect timing, man.
TME.
Big TME,
Go
man.
crazy.
Keeping it timeless per usual. Keeping that quality and consistency like we do, man. Oh, so timeless.
Definitely keeping that quality. Shout out TME, you feel me? Because they definitely helping put motherfuckers in the right place, whether it's with quality, whether it's with advice, whether it's with time. They helping with it all.
No.
Shout out TME. Let's fucking go.
For real. Hey, yo, also, big shout out to Jeff Lucero out there at Grand F Studio. Helped me engineer the entire project. Shout out to the producers I worked with. It's a definite handful of y'all. We'll get to those. The features, everybody that came through and slid on their features, made sure it was undeniable and took care of business for Revenge of the Sad, man. Make sure y'all tap it in. Pre-save in bio. Album dropping. Big guns.